Hi sis, thank you so much for having me on your channel. As you requested, I will be answering a few questions about myself and my experience with Eurovision and about my channel. Your first question is, how did you find out about Eurovision? Well, I did tell this story quite a few times. It is nothing that special. I don't have this super cool emotional story about it. For me, it was absolutely random. I was 15, it was a Saturday evening, and I got very upset with all my friends. We were outside doing dumb stuff as boys, teenager boys do usually. All my friends pretty much liked a specific TV show that we had in Romania back then, and everyone was leaving to go home to watch that TV show at 8 p.m. and I got really pissed because I really wanted to stay out and like have some fun, and I was left all alone, so I just decided to go back home too. And I started watching TV because also back then we had no YouTube, so you kind of had to go with what you had. And while I was zapping the TV, at some point I landed on TVR, which is the Romanian broadcaster for Eurovision, and there was a lady, and I literally zapped in while the scoreboard was up, or like the running order mostly, so I just saw like this bunch of countries, and then I saw the Romanian flag there too, and I was like, what is this? And then the lady said that Luminița Anghel and System are competing and that she hopes that they're gonna do very well. And back then also System and Luminița Anghel were very popular, and I'm like, wait, where are they? Like, what is this thing? And I waited for the contest to like actually start. I was also lucky the show did not start yet. It was literally just that moment probably when like the presenters are telling you the rules or whatever, but the Romanian voice was talking over. It was quite a mind-blowing moment for me because I had no idea that there existed a competition, like a musical competition between countries. And I remind you also, it was in 2005, like 1 year after the Olympics. I was very much into that. I don't know why, I can't explain it. I like this kind of like competitions, like where you can compare something to something else. And the fact that it was international was even better. And the fact that Romania was in it was even better. And the representative for Romania was someone famous. So I was hooked. And obviously when you see the staging, when you see I wanted to say fireworks, but if I remember correctly, I think in 2005 they did not allow fireworks on stage, but everything was super cool. Like, I was so hooked, and that's how my Eurovision story began. I have never missed a single Eurovision since 2005 when I first discovered it. The second question is, what is your favorite Eurovision song ever? Again, I did make actually a full series on my channel about my favorite 20 songs, and probably some people know my favorite song is Milim from Harel Scat, Israel, 2010. I know the live performance did not go really exactly as planned, but from the songwriting perspective, it is my favorite song. I'm also the type of guy that is not that much into dancey songs. I really like lyrical and sad, emotional songs. On the other hand, I can still appreciate like a good dancey song, like let's not ignore that. Third question is, how did you react when Eurovision 2020 was cancelled? Well, wasn't that a doozy? When it was cancelled, first of all, for me, it meant a lot more than just being cancelled. Number one, it was cancelled and I literally just felt like someone punched me in my stomach. The way the first hint came in was actually not knowing that it was cancelled, but I was part of this group that was like Eurovision 2020 Rotterdam or something, and they changed their names. Like, I wake up one morning and I get a notification that the group was changed to Eurovision 2021 Rotterdam. And I'm like, why did they put 2021? Like, first I thought it was a joke and they thought that the song from the Netherlands is so good that they're gonna win again and in 2021 is gonna be there. And I thought, ha, what a joke, that's so funny. And then going further down, I'm an old person, so I'm mostly on Facebook. Going down on the wall or whatever you call it now, I just see that Eurovision was cancelled and I could not believe. I think for like 2 or 3 minutes I didn't even want to speak to anyone. I was just like in shock. And to top it off, also last year was the year when I started my channel being about Eurovision. So I thought, well, isn't that peachy? It's in the perfect moment to cancel Eurovision. I mean, I do understand why they canceled it and everything. Like, I'm not upset that they canceled it. I'm mostly upset that it didn't happen in general, like I guess everyone is. What is your favorite Romanian entry in Eurovision? This is a more complicated question because obviously for me it's very different, especially with the songs that were sang in Romanian, because I can understand them a little bit better. I put very high the songs that make me cry, like in all the tops. If just a tear comes out, that song, my rule is that has to be somewhere in top 3. And my first place actually makes me cry, and it is Voltage with De La Capăt. I love that song a lot. I know that maybe doesn't connect as much with viewers that don't speak Romanian. We do have like fun acts like Luminița, Anghel and System and Paula Selling and Ovi. I think like they were like the most fun. And Ilinka, I would say, also like Yodel it. But again, I do usually score a bit higher the songs that are like emotional. I'm that kind of a person. 5th question. On your birthday, do you have a Eurovision party? I have actually never had a birthday Eurovision party. When my birthday comes, it's usually the time of the year when all the songs are released. Last year, am I right, in 2019 or 2020? I forgot, like in 2020 or 2019, actually my birthday was the deadline for the songs to be submitted. So I'm always very excited. It is not usually my birthday party, but when I was back in Germany, I did used to meet with my friends that were also into Eurovision, and we would listen to all of the songs at the same time. I thought it was a very good strategy, so I don't feel like I'm getting tired of some songs before Eurovision comes, if they get released like in December, how Albania does it, for example. Now that I do have the channel, I cannot do that because obviously people want to see the reactions and you have to be like up to beat there all the time, and that's a little bit hard. I also live in Japan, so I'm pretty much missing every time when they release the songs because I'm usually sleeping. So I'm always late, like half a day at least with the reactions. I'm actually so jealous of all the reactors that manage to like upload their reactions in like 1 hour, 2 hours after something was released. I'm not able to do that because, yeah, it's during my night time, usually 1, 2 a.m. when they do that, and it's not very doable for me. 6. Can you explain your Eurovision Trivia nights? Well, the Eurovision Trivia night is quite a long story. It is one of my most, I wouldn't say necessarily most important parts of the channel, but it's something that I'm working on like a lot. It takes a lot of time to prepare that, also because I like the way it evolved. Literally when I started the trivia nights, I just wanted to do a live streaming. I will tell you, I have never done live streaming in my life. I never even done like the Instagram live stories or whatever they're called. Back then I didn't even have Instagram. I know, guys, I'm an old person. Like, let's move on from that part. I did want to try it. So I literally only had a GoPro. I didn't even have a webcam. So the first time when I did the live trivia nights, I thought that would be enough. I even printed the questions on like pieces of paper and I was showing them at the camera and everything. Right now, I have all these cool graphics and live chat and stuff like that. It's very different than the way it was when I started. It evolved and I'm very happy with it. I always said that I will invest more time in learning how to do new things on the channel, as long as I see that my subscribers are interested in those things. I'm actually curious to see what will come next, because yeah, my fans, as I'm sure that yours do the same, are getting very involved, and that's like a very good motivator to do extra things. Regarding the questions, the way everything works on trivia nights on my channel, usually we get 5 rounds. In each round we have 5 questions. All the rounds are very different. We have some rounds about lyrics, some rounds where you need to know to recognize something from a picture. Sometimes you have to hear something and recognize it. It is very diverse. Some of them are very fun. Some of them are general knowledge. So if you feel like you're not necessarily the fun Eurovision type, but you have the knowledge, you can make points that way. And in the end of the evening, every time I do give out 5 digital artworks that are pretty much based on a live performance from a different country. Yeah, this is pretty much how the Eurovision live trivia nights go, which a lot of people are asking me why do I call them live trivia nights when they actually happen at 5 p.m. It's because for me here it is midnight. I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but I actually live in Japan. So the time difference is quite big. So for me it's literally midnight when I start the live stream, and for you guys is probably like pre-evening, not quite late and not quite early, but that was the best I could do right now with this time difference. Maybe if I will move back to Europe at some point, I can actually have some real trivia nights, when for you guys it's gonna be night too. Question 7. What do you think about Amnesia from Roxanne? Well, I really like the song. I think the video makes it even better. I did say something in the very beginning that I know that Roxanne is a very shy girl and she might get scared with a live performance and big stages. And considering that just yesterday she had the first rehearsals, I kind of feel that I was right. She does seem a little bit nervous, and also she has to do a lot. Like, let's be honest, she has to like run on the stage and do all these things. So I'm pretty sure she has to focus on her steps and she has to sing and all that. I really hope that more rehearsals they do, like more comfortable she will get on stage. I do think that Romania has a very good chance to get a very good result this year. So I'm really cheering for her. I'm always cheering for my country. Even when I don't like the songs, I'm cheering for my country. I never understand really the fans that are complaining about the song that represents them, because that one already digs them down. It's not a very nice feeling when you see, I kind of wanted to mention some countries. And when you see from North Macedonia, they're not supporting their artist. In Poland, they don't support their artist. In Russia, they don't support their artist. I really don't understand that. Like, just go with it. Even if you don't like it or if it wasn't your favorite, just go with it anyway. Like, just be part of the fun. It's a lot more fun to be positive, supportive, instead of just being a party pooper and just bring everyone down with just negative comments and stuff like that. I don't really enjoy that. Question 8. What do you think about me winning the Chipmunk round? Well, first of all, I have to explain what the Chipmunk round is. Chipmunk round is one of the rounds from Eurovision Trivia nights. It is a round in which I'm speeding up a song from Eurovision, a live performance, and it sounds like chipmunks. I don't know why I'm losing my words right now. And to my surprise, Sis did very well one evening on the Chipmunk round. And I was absolutely surprised because I do see you in the chat while we were doing that. And I don't really remember you making a lot of points. It's also very important to keep in mind that usually the internet plays a role in that. Quite a big role if you have a good connection or not. Sis like just killed one round of Chipmunks, and I was very surprised because she just came out of Norway. Not out of Norway. She just came out of nowhere. And yeah, that was very surprising. And I'm pretty sure you were surprised too, because your reactions kind of said that. Like, your comments when you saw that you were making points were like you were very happy and surprised too, as I was. Question 9. This is a good one. If you could listen to only one song from Eurovision, what would it be? Well, I think the song that I could listen to forever on repeat would be Euphoria from Loreen. If I had to cancel absolutely all the songs and only listen to one of them, it would be Euphoria. It is my favorite winner all times. As I told you before, it's not my favorite song all times, but it's my favorite winner. And it has the dark side, it has the slow part, it has the dancey part, it has good lyrics, and it has a good voice. If performance counts, it has a very good performance too. And yeah, I think I would stick with her. I think that even if I'm sad or happy, or I want to be like upbeat or slow beat, I will still like Euphoria. I feel like it's a very good mix of a song to listen for any mood. The 10th question. Any messages for my subscribers? Well, First of all, sis, you have the best name for your crew, for your subscribers. I actually have to think of that. I did not give a name for my subscribers on my channel. I don't even know how that would work. I would tell your subscribers to obviously support your channel. Guys, the best way to support any content creator is to leave comments and give likes. Like, engagement on a video is very important. That would kind of grow your channel, because more engagement you get, that video gets recommended to other people. So this would be one of the easiest way to support your content creator anytime. Also, from what I've seen, Sis has a pretty diverse style of videos, and you will not get bored. There are a lot of things that you would like. If you don't like a specific thing, you like another one. So do subscribe to her channel. Show her all the love. She is a new creator, so when we are new, we always need all the support. Thank you, sis, so much for having me on your channel. Stay safe, sis, and I'm gonna see you in my Eurovision Trivia nights, and on my channel and on her channel. Guys, subscribe to her. Bye.